How's it going, everybody? Yesterday was game 7 of the NBA Finals, and as we all know, OKC came out on top. Big shout out to them for winning the chip. I'm not gonna lie, very impressive. However, on the other side, there's always two sides to the story. It's very unfortunate what happened to Tyrese Haliburton in the first quarter. I'm not gonna lie, I feel really sad for him just because I've seen JT go down the same way. Apparently, he tore his Achilles, which is really unfortunate. They would have had a much better shot with him being healthy, but everything happens for a reason, and hopefully he can come back healthy next season. Today's video is very related because we're rebuilding the Indiana Pacers after they've lost the NBA championship or lost in game 7 of the NBA championship. The only twist is that we're not gonna have Tyrese for the first season due to his injury, and I'm assuming he's gonna be out for the whole year, just like JT is. Hopefully we can get them a chip in the next 3 years. My name's Hamza Hoops, and let's get started with the video. Okay, so we're right here in game 7, and I'm gonna have to force the win for OKC. As we all know, they won it, so it's only right that we do so, just in case the Pacers don't win. And Shai is your finals MVP like he was in real life. What a season, by the way, for this guy. MVP, scoring title, and the finals MVP with the chip. It's, hey. So we're gonna go into the off season. Now I'm gonna go step by step. Whenever I get into something important, I'll show you guys so we don't waste much time. But yeah, in the meantime, to not waste any time, I'll meet you guys in the draft if I make any trades or move up, and then obviously in free agency if we make any new moves. So here we are in the NBA draft. I don't know if I'm gonna do too much because Tyrese is out and they're probably not gonna do anything this year. So I'd rather kind of play safe this year and then next year go all out when Tyrese is back. But yeah, I'll meet you guys in free agency just in case. So team player options, of course, we're bringing back every single one of those guys. Mathurin, Jarris Walker, and Ben Shepherd, they're all coming back. Qualifying offers, Isaiah Jackson will bring back on a qualifying offer. In my opinion, this is a no-brainer. We have to bring back Miles Turner. He fits that system really well with his shooting and defense. Now, I don't know if I want to move him in the future, but for the time being, he has to come back. The dude is asking for 32 million, but we have birds rights, so we can get him for a bargain deal of around 25, I believe 26. Let's do 26, and then a player option on his last year, just so he actually takes the contract. He's most definitely coming back. Isaiah Jackson wants 15 million. I'm gonna keep it as the qualifying offer. If he doesn't get any offers, we'll get him back for 6 mil. If he does, I'm probably not gonna match. That's a lot of money for Isaiah Jackson, and I don't know if I want to spend it there. Do you know what I mean? For the time being, let's just make sure we get Miles Turner back. Yes, we do. We're gonna re-announce rights on Thomas Bryant. Miles Turner, please come back. And we get Miles Turner back, which is expected. Like, the Pacers are most definitely doing so. So good start to free agency. If I make any other moves to fill the rotations, I'll let you know. Tyrese is out, so we need a replacement. TJ McConnell, although he's great, he's a hero for them, but he's not going to be enough. We need a backup for him at least, or someone to start over him. Once I pick someone out, I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so I don't have any money to sign anybody. Literally, we have a mid-level exception, and I cannot get a point guard with 4 million in free agency. It's pretty much impossible. So I'm looking to move Johnny Furby. I don't know how to say his name exactly, but we get a first-round pick from Chicago. Why would I say no to that? You know what I'm saying? We're giving up a second and we get a first. As you can see, guys, every point guard is asking for insane money, and like the only ones we can get is like Monte Morris. I'm not bringing in 40-year-old Kyle Lowry, Aaron Holiday, but like I think Banton would be cool to bring in and just start TJ McConnell, I guess. Like, I really wanted Marcus Smart, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. We don't get these guys. I could re-announce the rights on Isaiah Jackson and sign a decent point guard, but I think I want to give him another year. I'm not gonna lie, I might just wait until the end of free agency and try to snag somebody for a minimum. I guess Bruce Brown it is. Managed to get Bruce Brown for around 5.6 million, something like that. It is what it is. I just needed somebody at the guard position. I guess I'll just start TJ McConnell, if anything. And I'm probably gonna get Isaiah Jackson on the qualifying offer, to be honest with you. So no one wanted to take the minimum, but we get Isaiah Jackson back. Yeah, we made one move in free agency, with actually a couple moves, which is bringing back Isaiah Jackson, bringing back Miles Turner, and then signing Bruce Brown. I don't know if he's gonna run the one. I guess he might just be a backup one to TJ McConnell. Isaiah Jackson is out, and obviously Tyrese is out as well. So yeah, I'll meet you guys at the start of the season with the rotation. Okay guys, so here we go with the rotation. It's very disappointing we don't have Tyrese, but we'll start in TJ McConnell. Nembhard is getting about 28 minutes. Mathurin is gonna start about 28 minutes also. Siakam at 30, Miles Turner 26. Jarris Walker, I have really high hopes for this guy because he's really good, so I'm giving him 20 minutes off the bench to be my 6th man. Then obviously we have Nesmith, Topping, and Shepherd all at 18 minutes, as well as Bruce Brown, also 18 minutes. And we signed this guy in the 2nd round of the draft. We had a 2nd round pick, and he's from Serbia, 6'11" center. I just picked him up because he was available, and I just thought, why not give a center a shot. I gave him 10 minutes. We don't really have... Isaiah Jackson is out. We'll give this guy 10 minutes, see what he can do. That's the rotation. I have no expectations whatsoever for this team. Let's just go with this season really quickly and then move on to the next season when we have Tyrese back. I'll see you guys then. Alright people, so we're here with the contract extensions. Aaron Nesmith is willing to sign with us or re-sign, and he wants 14 million. If I can get Aaron Nesmith for 14 million for the next 3 years, then what else can you ask for, bro? That's an insane contract for the amount of production that you get out of him. Ben Shepherd wants 12 million. I haven't really seen much of him for me to give him 12 million, to be honest with you, so we're not gonna give him the contract. Let's see if he does anything next year. If he does anything next year, then I'll re-sign him. If not, he can go bye-bye. I don't really care. But yeah, we're going to carry on with the season. So far, we're doing all right. 36th and 26th without Tyrese Haliburton. We're having some injuries here and there, but for the most part, nothing career ending. Again, Nembhard goes down once again, as you guys can see. But nevertheless, I'll see you guys at the end of the season and then obviously in the playoffs. Alright, so the first season is down and your MVP is Wemby at 22 points, 13 rebounds and 3.5 assists. Your rookie of the year is none other than Cooper Flagg for the Mavericks. He averaged 17, 7 and 5. Decent efficiency for a rookie. I don't know what to tell you, but this is going to be insane. This whole thing was very suspicious to me, but it is what it is, bruv. Like, what, you trade Luka to get the first pick? Really? Something's going under the tables, but we're not going to talk about it. Wemby has a phenomenal season, winning the MVP and the DPOY, as he always does, to be honest, most of the time. And then most improved is Dalton Knecht, 15 points. Well, guys, I hate to break it to you, but we are in the playoffs. We're in the play-in, to be honest. We had a pretty rocky end to the season. We was guaranteed the 6th seed, and then we lost 3 games in a row, and then the Celtics got the 6th seed. But we're the 7th seed at 42 and 40. Without Tyrese Haliburton, that's not really a bad thing. I'm not going to lie. The team is kind of developing right now. I've given a lot of minutes to a lot of players to see what they can do, and there's a player that has been showing out so much. I love him, and there's obviously another player that's I gave more minutes to develop and he's really good, which is Jarvis Walker. The player that I was talking about at first was Aaron Nesmith. He's phenomenal. Let's have a look at how everybody played. I didn't give any major minutes to my starters. Like Siakam didn't get 32 minutes. He got 28, 29, and so on and so forth. I just wanted to keep it equal for everybody because this season, let's be honest, we're not winning anything. So Siakam put up 17.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. Nembhard put up 17 points also with 5 assists, but Nembhard was shooting really bad at the start of the season. 37% is all right, but he was shooting damn near 31% at the start of the season, which I was like, hey, bruh, you better pattern up. Another player that was really good for me that I haven't mentioned was Benedict Mathurin. He put off 15 points, 5.5 rebounds on 50-37. He's really good. Now, how quick can he develop until next year is the question, because if he doesn't develop fast enough, unfortunately, I might move him because I really want to win within the next 2 years. And Turner put up 11 points, 6 rebounds. Nesmith, what a phenomenal player. 10 points on 44, 40, 87. Bro, he just gives you everything he has. Defense-wise, 3-and-D. Now, Jarvis Walker. Guys, this guy is the truth. 10 points, 4 rebounds on 51 from the field, 41 from 3, 40% from 3 for Jarvis Walker. He is crazy. Hopefully, he develops really fast as well because I want him to run my bench with Aaron Nesmith in the future. Obi Toppin is a potential movable player. He put up 9 points on 50, 31, 79. He might be moved next season. Not might. He will be moved next season. TJ McConnell didn't play that well. He can't shoot. We all know TJ can't shoot. So 8 points and 6 assists. It's all right. TJ McConnell. And then this is the rookie we drafted. Per 36, he looks all right. He shoots a lot of threes, but look at his field goal. 36% from the... He's 6'11". What are we doing? He's actually decent. I might give him a shot. All right, guys. So I'll move my cam and we're playing the Bulls in the first, I guess, round of the play-in because we get 2 chances. Let's just get straight into it. We're going to simulate the first game. And we win. We're guaranteed a spot in the play-in. We're playing the Toronto Raptors in the first round. How did they make the 2nd seed? I don't really know, but it's actually a pretty good matchup for us to take. I've tightened up the rotations already, so we can start straight away. Let's begin, man. Game 1. We lose game 1. And we lose game 2. How are the Raptors this good? I don't quite understand. 41 for Siakam, but we still lost by damn near 15 points. Game 3. We lose game 3 as well. Are we going to get swept? That's unfortunate if we do. But it's the first year without Tyrese and we're already looking really, really mid. Mathurin 20 points, Siakam 23, but these guys went all out with their scoring. We're gonna lose in 5, and indeed we lose in 5. To be honest, I'm not really bothered because I'd rather leave early and then get into the off season straight away. So 26 for Mathurin, 21 for Siakam, 17 for Walker off the bench. Whatever, man, whatever. It's all right. We're gonna sim the playoffs and then we're gonna start next season as well. Detroit, and what is going on? Did you just guys see? Oh my God, Detroit, the Bulls, Toronto, Cleveland. The Celtics got swept. My sim diff is on 65% because sometimes like it gets really unrealistic if you go over or under, but the Celtics get swept. The Bulls are in the finals versus Ant. That's an easy ring. So let's just simulate the playoffs. Yeah, that's an easy ring for Ant. 43 points. I guess so. The Bulls made the finals. But yeah, we'll move on to the next season and then I'll catch you guys in the NBA draft. Alright guys, so we're in the 2026 NBA draft. Apparently we have the 16th pick. I'm not really too aware of the future first rounders for the Pacers, but apparently we have the 16th pick. Again, we have Tyrese back. I'm not gonna draft anybody. So I think I'm gonna cook up a very, very good package and then trade this draft and hopefully some players on my team for some sort of really good player. So I'll let you guys know when I cook up that trade. Okay guys, so the 16th pick on the move, I was going to move it regardless, and I get 2 first round picks from the Minnesota Timberwolves. I will gladly take that offer. So we get rid of that pick. Guys, here we are. As you can see my screen, Joel Embiid. I was looking to move Miles Turner for somebody. Truthfully, there isn't a lot of centers that's an upgrade over Miles Turner. Maybe Kristaps that has the same kind of profile, but I was just thinking like, why not go big? I'm saying go big or go home. Obi Toppin, I wanted to move, and Bruce Brown, I wasn't going to keep. I know this package seems a bit underwhelming, but it's 3 first round picks. Will they accept it is the question. Let me make that clear. I submitted that same offer pre-draft and they didn't want it. We just landed Joel Embiid in Indiana. There we land. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It is time to win a championship. I've got to make some moves in free agency because our bench now is pretty cooked. Probably don't have any money, but I'll make it work. We have Joel Embiid. I have to make it work. I'll see you guys in free agency. Okay, I forgot to say, we're in free agency now, but we have Mathurin who we need to extend. We can extend him because we have birds rights, but he wants 31 million. 31 million for Mathurin, I don't know. We're gonna give it to him because I need him. I need the value. Even if I don't keep him, but 31 million, I don't know how to feel about that. A lot of players are asking for a lot of money nowadays, and you just don't see why that's the case. We'll give Isaiah Jackson, I think. We'll give Isaiah Jackson just because probably gonna move him anyways. And I need some players to move about. And because I have birds rights, I can get him, I think. So we'll give him the 2-year contract. Hopefully we're able to get both. I don't know how this works. I know birds rights allows you to get your players back. We got them both back, I think. But how does this work? We have so many salaries now. I was looking for TJ McConnell this whole time thinking he's in free agency or I don't know what happened to him. Guys, TJ McConnell retired and I couldn't see it because he was so low in the list. I wanted to bring him back to run it back with him because how much of a hero he was for the Indiana Pacers. But there's no luck. He's pretty much gone. Jose Alvarado is the perfect TJ McConnell replacement. So we'll give him the 4.5 million for 2 years. Bogdan Bogdanovic is someone that's actually pretty cool to have on a team because of his shooting. Dante Exum, I low-key don't mind having Dante Exum just because of his presence on defense. So we'll give him the 4.5 just like we did with Jose Alvarado. So we pick up Exum and Alvarado. Perfect. I'm gonna, oh, see, yep. I knew one of them we weren't able to bring back. That's not cool though. I'd rather have Alvarado. Oh man, I don't know which one stays. Do you know what I mean? I was gonna move Ben Shepherd, to be honest with you. The San Antonio Spurs are willing to give me 2 first-round picks. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm not gonna lie, there's just certain players that you just can't bring back just because, like, how much money are you willing to give up? Do you know what I mean? I guess we don't have enough money for Jose Alvarado anymore. I should have picked him over Dante Exum, but no stress. I'll just pick up somebody on a minimum. Guys, look at Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd wants $37 million. $37 million for Reed Shepherd. Markelle Fultz, are you willing to come over to Indiana to back up the man himself? Oh, we get Bogey. Yes. Oh, we don't have money for Bogey. Why am I so gassed? Markelle Fultz, welcome to the team, brother. I'm gonna go to the end of the season because there's no point anymore. I don't really have any players in mind to pick up. We got our man in Joel Embiid. I don't know how many years we're gonna go because we might win it this year. This team is ready. Okay, guys, so we got this new rotation going for us, and this team, I'm not gonna lie, looks very, very scary. Tyrese Halliburton at the 1. We have Nembhard at the 2. We have Mathurin running the 3. Siakam and Embiid as our front court. my God, does it get any better than that? Let's be real. Does it get any better than that? Siakam and Embiid. I'm not really the biggest Embiid fan, but you got to keep it honest. The guy can ball. You know what I'm trying to say? Jarvis Walker, my GOAT, is going to be running the bench. He was phenomenal last season, so hopefully he can keep it up this year as well. Neesmith, also 20 minutes. So 2-6 man maybe, I don't know. Dante Exum, I'm giving him 18 minutes because I know this guy is capable and he's really, really good. Jackson is backing up Embiid at 15, and then Markel is gonna back up Tyrese at 12 minutes. Nothing major. If he doesn't play well, then we'll just get somebody else. This rotation looks really, really scary, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think we can run the East with this. But yeah, guys, we planned up our rotation and we're about to start the season. I'll catch you guys. Come on, man. Already 2 games in and he's out. It's cool. I'll catch you guys at the trade deadline in case I make any moves. If not, it's the end of the season. All right, guys, so we got to the contract extensions and I was just trying to see which players want to extend, and there's a lot of them, right? So you have Embiid, Siakam, Nembhard, obviously Jarvis Walker. The issue is I was wondering how we were able to have all these players with that much amount of money being spent out, and truthfully we can't. So basically, if I was to go re-sign, for example, Nembhard, I won't be able to because I don't have enough money under the room cap. And the only thing that is really annoying is that if we don't win this year, I might lose out on Jarvis Walker. And to me, he's more important than Siakam. We better hope we win this year, because if not, like, he has to come back. This guy has to come back on my team. So I have to make it happen. So hopefully, let's just say we win this year. I couldn't really extend anybody, but we're doing okay so far. I'll meet you guys at the end of the season, man. Okay, end of season awards. Jokic is your MVP. Rookie of the year, of course, none other than AJ. 16 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. I don't like that number. 1.4 steals and 1.1 blocks. You have to give it to the guy. Oh my God, he pretty much did everything. Hey, Isaiah Collier for the Jazz is your 6th man of the year. They have so many point guards in that team. Wembanyama, DPOY back to back. And then Dylan Harper for the Spurs, most improved. Cade is your clutch player of the year. I forgot to show that at the end. Guys, have a look at Memphis and tell me what you think. Oh, by the way, they got Jaden Ivey over there in LA. But these guys have Ja Morant and Trae Young, and they bring in Trae Young off the bench. Why do you have Ja and Trae Young on the same team? And why are you not starting them together? But guys, we made the 2nd seed, as you guys can see from the bottom right corner. We were the 2nd seed right behind the Raptors. 52 and 30 is a pretty good record. We started off the season very, very rocky. We were the 7th seed, I think, for the first couple weeks, and then we were fighting for the 6th seed after the trade deadline, but for the most part we did okay. Toronto is number 1. I just don't understand the hype behind this team. They always go so far, and like, team is not good, bro. How are they the 1st seed? It just doesn't make any sense. Season stats is what's important, and it was a lot of spread out scoring, and I was quite disappointed in Joel Embiid, if I'm being very honest. I was thinking he's gonna give me a 2010 season, and that wasn't the case, man. So Tyrese led the way with 20 points and 10 assists. I can respect that. That's all I wanted from him this season. I like when the scoring is evened out across a lot of players, and we have a lot of players in double digits, but at the same time, I don't like when my superstar doesn't give me at least 20 points. And Joel Embiid, man, 17 points, 9 rebounds on pretty disgusting shooting splits. I'm not gonna lie, 48% for a big man. I know he's a shooter and everything, but it's got to be 50 plus. Couldn't shoot a 3. Did I rush that trade? I don't know if I rushed that trade. I think it was a good trade regardless. I'm not really gonna complain. To give it a shot to win a chip, I can take that any day of the week. Siakam put up 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. He's regressing a little bit as well. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy that he stayed at 15 with Embiid being added. He's looking like he's gonna be something crazy. This year's experiment could go left, and if it goes left, I'm gonna make it go right by flipping this team again. Nembhard 12 points, Jarvis Walker 11 points. I'm so scared to lose this guy. Aaron Neesmith also 11 points on phenomenal shooting splits. My God, this guy is great. That's pretty much it. I didn't make any trades at the trade deadline. We in the play-in. I'm gonna simulate the play-in, and we get Charlotte in the 1st round. Do they have anybody new? So they got Ace Bailey, the guy that has been complaining and rejecting workouts with a lot of teams right now. He's being very picky, and to me, I don't like that when a rookie is being too picky. They picked up Jonathan Kuminga as well from Golden State. All right, so let's begin the playoffs. By the way, the 1st seed is Toronto, and they're playing Orlando in the 1st round, and then obviously you guys can see the rest. So game 1 of the playoffs versus the Charlotte Hornets. We take game 1, which is amazing. They aren't really that great, and our team is miles better than them. So they win game 3, which I was just saying they're not really a match. Ace Bailey 27 and Brandon Miller 29. We had a decent game. We just lost it towards the end of the game. It's okay. We're still up 2-1. Game 4 we win. I don't know what's going on right now. And are we going to finish the game in the series in 5? We finished the series in 5 games, which is cool. Our second round matchup is going to be the New York Knicks, which they met literally in this year's playoffs. They've lost out on Mikal Bridges. That's about it, really. They've picked up a lot of new players, but we should be better than these guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. We should be better than these guys. Knowing that they beat them without Embiid, and now we have Embiid, so we better win this series. Game 1 of the second round, we win. Amazing. Game 2, we win. Very, very amazing. And then game 3, we win as well. Are we gonna sweep the Knicks? Jalen Brunson, 36 points, and Peterson. I don't know who that guy is. I'm not really aware with all the rookies that are coming up, so I don't really know this guy. I'm from the UK, bro. I just watched the NBA, you know what I'm trying to say. So they lost by 7 points. Tyrese, 36 and 10. Mathurin, 25 points. What a play he is. Siakam, 23, and then Nembhard, 21. We should be able to get through the Knicks, and we get through the Knicks in 4 games. We don't have the biggest of matchups. I'm not gonna lie, we're getting quite lucky in terms of teams. The Knicks are pretty good, but outside of that, I don't see any team really stopping us in the East, especially with that trade. Look at Cleveland. They don't have Darius Garland anymore. They have Şengün. I don't understand what was the thought behind trading Darius Garland. They did. They traded Darius Garland to Houston for our friend Şengün. Why would the Rockets do that? The Rockets pretty much have nobody. Where is Tari Eason? We don't care about them. Listen, we care about our matchup, which is the Cavs. They don't have Darius Garland, bro. We should be okay again. Let's not underestimate them. Game 1 of the conference finals. We lose game 1. That's why I don't like to underestimate my opponents. We lose game 1 of the conference finals by, listen, 6 points, low scoring game. I think we can still hang in there with these guys. Game 2 of the conference finals. We lose game 2 also. Wow, we go down 0-2. So game 3, here we go. Come on, man. Yes. We win game 3. Game 4, are we tying the series? We go down 3-1. Oh, why does that happen, man? Why does that happen all the time? We lose by 4 points. I was underestimating this team, and the big four is giving me 20 pluses, man. What is going on? This one is looking techie, but let's tighten up the rotation. Okay, guys, I tightened up the rotation. As you can see, I just gave my stars a lot of minutes. I'm not gonna lie, like, it is what it is. It's the conference finals. I'll go give my guys minutes. But game 5 of the conference finals versus the Cavs. We're down 3-1. Are we gonna get bounced out, or can we make the comeback? Game 5, we get bounced out in 5 games to the Cavs. That was very, very unexpected. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed. They don't have Darius Garland, bro. We should be okay again. I feel stuck now because I don't know what really we can do for next season, especially with Embiid not really playing well. It goes to 7 games and the Spurs win it. Let's see what we can do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really disappointed because I really thought I'd make the finals with this team, and I just didn't have a plan B. So now plan B has to come out somehow. I'll meet you guys in free agency or in the draft, or if I make any moves, I'll just meet you whenever. I really don't know what to do, guys. Genuinely speaking, I have no clue what to do. I think I'm gonna have to move somebody. Now, Siakam could be an option for me. If I can move Siakam and possibly Isaiah Jackson, maybe my first round pick. I have a lot of first rounders that I've managed to pick up along the way with, you know, moving a lot of players. So we have the Timberwolves first round pick. We have the Celtics. So if I'm able to maybe move Siakam for someone, I have no clue who though. So I'm going to have a look around the league, see who's selling potentially, and maybe fill in the gaps and try to move the team about a little bit. I want to bring in Jarris Walker back. So I have to move players in order to bring him back, and it has to be one of Embiid or Siakam. So let's see what happens. Now, if you ask me, would the Pacers do this trade and bring back Domantas Sabonis? I will tell you yes, they could do so in the future. He's still pretty solid. He's 31 years old. Siakam is 33. I'm gonna try 1 first round pick. If that doesn't work, then I'll give the second. You just know it's not gonna work. So hopefully 2 work. They still don't want it. Yo, why does nobody want Siakam, bro? And a second. Jeez. And another second. I don't want Trey Lyles. Just give me, yep, there you go. Just give me Sabonis. Guys, I'm in a state where I don't know what to do because of how we lost. I gotta bring back Jarris Walker somehow. Have to bring back Jarris Walker, and I don't have the money to do so. I'm very, very annoyed. So this is pretty much the same rotation. We haven't changed much. Thank God we got Jarris Walker back on the qualifying offer. I'm gonna have to get him back next year, so it's unfortunate, but it's all right. We only have 1 year left anyways. Tyrese at the 1, Nembhard at the 2, Mathurin at the 3, Sabonis and Embiid. I don't know how that's gonna work out, man. I think I choked by getting Embiid. Maybe I could have put in a better package and got someone that's better, but is what it is. Jarris Walker off the bench, Nesmith, Isaiah Jackson, Exum, and Fultz. I'm going to go until the trade deadline. If people don't play well, I'm going to go all out. I want to win a chip. I don't like to finish a video without winning a championship. Oh yeah, I'll meet you guys at the trade deadline, man, in a bit. All right, man, so we're here at the trade deadline. We're doing really well. We're the first seed right now at 33 and 16. The guys are playing all right. You'll be surprised on who's actually taking a jump and who's falling off. So Tyrese still 24 and almost 10, which is cool. Mathurin jumped to 19 points, 5 rebounds. Jarvis Walker 15 points, also taking a jump. He's shooting the ball really well. I should have given these guys more and more minutes, but I made the mistake of believing in Embiid. He's giving me 13 and 7. The guy is getting paid 60 million to do nothing. It's a cool experiment, I guess. It's not the end of the world. Neesmith, 10 points on still really good efficiency. Sabonis, I knew he wasn't going to score. That's the reason I got him, because I wanted more playmaking. So he's giving me that 10 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. I can take that from Sabonis, but Embiid, like, bruh, come on, bruh. I might move him, guys. I really might move him. I'm going to have a look at the trade deadline, see who I can pick up. There's not a lot of players that I want. My team is, like, all around, this team is really good. I'm just lacking that superstar second option aspect. Hopefully, Mathurin can give it to me in the playoffs. But let's see if I can move Embiid. So I see this very interesting trade. Joel Embiid and a first round pick, top 3 protected, or Jokic Poro, or Jokic Poro. I don't know how to say his name, bro. I'm from the UK, bro. I don't know how to say his name. And Aaron Gordon. I'm thinking about doing it just because it's just like, it's whatever, man. It really is whatever. He's not really doing much. And Poro can play defense. He might not be the same caliber of a defender as Embiid, but Embiid is 33 anyways. Should I just do it or not? I don't know. It's another option off the bench with Aaron Gordon. He's solid player defensively as well. He's really good. You're just getting more options. I'm gonna do it. I know it's gonna look really silly for me to have spent all that on Embiid and then moved him a year after, but it is what it is. He's on an expiring contract anyways, and I'm only going for another year. Might as well go all out. Let's go get these guys and finish the season off strong, hopefully. So we're here at the end of the season, and again, Wemby, another MVP. I'm gonna go really quickly. Tyron Stokes for the Kings is your rookie of the year. GG Jackson gets 6th man of the year on the Phoenix Suns. Victor Wembanyama DPOY, and Nick Clifford for the Nets gets the most improved. Devin Booker is your clutch player of the year. Very quickly stuff. Now in terms of standings, guys, the second half of the season was amazing for us. The trade turned out to be pretty good for us. 57 and 25. We topped the East by a very big margin of 10 games. But it is what it is, guys. I think that trade was good for us. We made the trade with the Lakers, and it's look at them. They're the 13th seed. They're not good at all. So I guess we finessed in a way. I'm going to sim the play-in and then move my cam because we are the number 1 seed. We got New York in the first round. Come on, bruh. Now, in terms of season stats, I forgot to show you guys. Tyrese Halliburton, 26 and 10. Amazing stuff. Mathurin, what a player, man. I should have just made him a superstar from the second season and just developed him. But it is what it is. He's doing it right now. 22 points, 6 rebounds on 50-40, 86. Phenomenal. Jarvis Walker, 15 points on 52-40. He was at almost 16-ish. After the trade, it dropped down a little bit. Nembhard, 14 points. He's been a decent option. Sabonis, 10, 8, and 5. The rest of the guys doing their thing off the bench. I'm not going to complain or waste my time on that. All right, guys, the Knicks in the first round. And do they have anybody new? They lost on OG Anunoby as well, so no Mikal and no OG. We should be straight. They have Darren Peterson, who's a 90 overall now. This could be an issue. We're slightly better than them, I think. So game 1 we take, game 2 we take, game 3 we take, and for the second time in a row, are we sweeping them? Yes, we are indeed. The Raptors in the second round, they had a very bad second half of the season, so I think we should be able to get through these guys no problem in 2-1, 3-1, and are we getting through them in 5? Yes, we are. Charlotte. So the Charlotte Hornets beat the Cavs in 5. That could be good signs for us, not having to play the Cavs again, because they beat us last time very badly. And they have DeJounte Murray now, which is even more options. The Charlotte Hornets aren't an easy team. So you have LaMelo, Ace Bailey, Michael Porter Jr., Jonathan Kuminga, Jovic, and then Brandon Miller off the bench. I wouldn't necessarily bench Brandon Miller for Michael Porter Jr., but game 1, we lose game 1 again. It's a bad sign, because last time we lost game 1 in the conference finals, we got eliminated. All right, guys, game 2. I still have a lot of hope. We take game 2. Phenomenal stuff. Game 3, we take game 3. Game 4, we go up 3-1. That's what I want to see. Let's go. Game 5, are we finishing it off? Yes, we are. We're in the finals. We've achieved what they achieved obviously this season with against OKC. So that's good signs that we got back within 3 years. 31, 6 and 13 for Tyrese Haliburton, and we're playing Wemby on the other side. That is very tough competition. Wemby, who is the MVP and the DPOY, they still have Clint Capella, they have Dame off the bench. What can we do against this team? I don't know. Let's go. Game 1. We take game 1. Let's go. We win by 3 points. By 3 points. Tyrese 34, 4 and 9. Mathurin 28 and 6. Mind you guys, the Spurs I think won last season. I think they won last season. I already forgot, bro. I'm in here. I've been here for 3 hours recording this video, so I probably already forgot. But game 2. What happens in game 2? We take game 2. Let's go. We go up 2-0 in the finals. We win it by 24 points. Wemby hasn't been doing much. He fouled out. Mathurin, the true hero this time. 42 points, 9 rebounds. Tyrese, 24 and 14. Jarvis Walker, 19 and 10. I should have just believed in the core I had. I don't know why I looked too abroad and got Embiid. I should have just believed in the guys that we had on the team, bro, because they're the ones that were showing up. Game 3 of the finals versus the Spurs. They're a really good team, but let's see what happens. Game 3. We go up 3-0 versus the Spurs. We win by 9 points. Tyrese 37 and 12. Nembhard 23, 5 and 7. Mathurin 23, 11 and 2. Guys, their core is good, but my core is good as well. Look at this. Tyrese is the 92 overall. Nembhard is an 88. Mathurin is an 88. He should be a 90. We have Sabonis. We have Poto. We have Jarvis Walker. So here we go with game 4. We're up 3-0. We can't blow a lead. Of course we can't blow this lead. Are we going to finish the finals in 4? Are we going to sweep Wemby, who swept his way through the playoffs? So far, it's not looking good for them. Game 4. They come back and take game 4. You had to expect they get one game. 122 to 116. Wemby 31 and 16. Vassell 23. My God, he had just points. Game 5. We lose game 5. No. I'm not having us blow a 3-0 lead. Harper 24, Wemby 24, Castle 22, Mathurin 33, Haliburton 21 and 19, and Nembhard 20. Guys, we gotta do this. You know what I'm trying to say? And now we're on to game 6. This better not go to 7 games because I just always lose game 7s when I'm up. I'm not gonna simcast. I can't be asked for simcast. So I'm gonna simulate the game and let's pray we win. Game 6 versus the Spurs. We win. Yes. We've completed the mission. Let's go, man. Let's go. We completed the mission. Tyrese is your finals MVP. 28, 4 rebounds, 1.8 steals, 1.2 blocks on horrific efficiency. How did he get it? Tyrese 21 and 7, Mathurin 21 and 7 on different kind of 7 rebounds. And then obviously Walker 16 and 10, Poto 15 and 8, Nembhard 13, Sabonis 13 and 12, Gordon 13, Nesmith 10. Everybody that I gave minutes to had double digits. You'd love to see it. We won by 20 points. I think Mathurin should have won the finals MVP because he averaged 27.5 points, 8 rebounds on ridiculous shooting splits, as you guys can see. But I guess they gave it to Tyrese. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Tyrese makes sense. I can see them making the finals again, maybe if the Celtics aren't healthy. But Tyrese was phenomenal. Nembhard was a very solid player that didn't really have any issues. He was doing everything just fine. Mathurin took that huge leap that I needed from him because nobody else was showing up and saved the day. Honestly, he saved the day. Sabonis, I know this is pretty funny bringing back Sabonis after what happened with the Kings, but Siakam wasn't doing it for me. Let's be honest. And Sabonis is a slightly better option. Jarvis Walker was phenomenal. I think if I lost and I was doing a 5-year rebuild, I would have made sure I brought him back because he's so good. And then these 2 guys we picked up for Embiid, who was a failed experiment. Sometimes as a GM, you make mistakes and I redeem myself within half a season. You'll love to see it. You know what I'm trying to say? Guys, if you did enjoy the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Hopefully Tyrese can come back healthy, guys. You never wish anything on any player. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It took me so long to record. So drop a like and subscribe and I'll meet you guys tomorrow with a new video. Peace.